It's been a little bit since like last winter since I've done this, and we're coming up on a whole nother winter here real quick. But what I have going for me is no air compressor nail gun. I have a Milwaukee battery powered one, and I'm pretty excited about that. Also keep in mind, this is old flooring that we bought at an auction, so it's super fun to work with. But very rewarding when it's done, because it really is so pretty. There'll be a lot of trim work and stuff everywhere in this cabin someday, but right now there's a lot of unfinished things. I think I should probably go grab a level and level this first one before I nail it. Eventually I'll have all the tools I need to complete the project. Okay, got a level. I am back. And let's just, for fun. Oh, would not have guessed that. I think I'm just gonna go with it. Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. Seriously, Milwaukee, thank you for inventing this amazing tool. Let's see if I can. Heck yes. So nice not having to like drag an air hose around and listen to an air compressor. So much better. I'm actually just gonna face nail these because you can't see them anyways. And I'm just gonna go right over this little log, which is awesome because I was worried about how I was gonna transition around it. This will be much better. And then I'm just gonna go up, up, up. And I'm gonna walk on my bed. I probably should throw a blanket or a sheet or something over top of my sleeping bags. Awesome. This is exciting. It's like a whole 2 inches up at a time. I think I might find a second ladder as well, so I'm not dragging this around back and forth. Anything to make it go quicker and easier. All right, more wood. Okay, so I put a little trim board over here, so I have something flat to measure to and staple to. All right, we're gonna get a couple more up here, and then we should actually be ready to get into some sort of system and groove. Really gotta pick the pretty side. Okay, well, it's gonna be really rough to get into a system and groove if I can't measure. So, whatever that's worth. Man, tongue and groove can be a real pain in the buns. Of course, I picked two that don't want to marry up with each other at all. Oh yes, what a good time. I remember now why it's so time consuming. Because it's reclaimed tongue and groove flooring. That's why. That side sits in nice and beautiful. And we get down here, and it's a whole fiasco. All right. Got that side. Ooh, some fancy jungle gimmick. Wow! Wow. Okay. All of a sudden I'm a little sweaty. It scared me. caught it with my thumb. Not that it would have hurt it hitting the ground, but I was worried it was going to smack into me. Okay, so for the rest of this project, no fancy tricks. I don't know. I'll probably still do something in that corner over there. I don't know if you can see real well. I just put that trim piece up and down alongside the log. But it at least gives me something like a straight line for now. I'm gonna have to do something different there though, because that doesn't look good. I'm loving it so far. And then it'll match. Hey, big light. And then it'll match over here. The prettiest ones I've already used, if I'm honest. I'm like down to the scrappy scraps, but I still think it'll be beautiful and match everything else we have going on. Now I get to start cutting, I bet. So, yeah, that'll work for later on. Probably gonna have to measure this in. Yep. And cut around logs. I did this on the other side as well. And if I'm honest, it's not the easiest to do. And I don't know if any of you guys watched the last time I hung this stuff up. It's such old flooring that it has square head nails. And that's pretty cool as well. I'm very glad I saved this stuff for as many years as I did. Jason probably bought it for me, I don't know, 7 to 10 years ago anyway. And I hoarded it in Nebraska. And there was a lot of projects I could have used it on and chose not to, and I'm happy I chose not to. Now I gotta cut around this log and boo. Okay, so I just got done drawing this around the log. And recently I saw one of these really cool tools that you like put it up against like the thing you want to cut out, and I don't know how to explain it. It's a really cool tool. Don't know what the heck it's called, but I don't have one of those. So, time to be creative. It never goes well on the first try, but you never know. Maybe it's not a complete loss yet. Keep chopping at it with the jigsaw. I don't think I'm there yet. Oh, oh my gosh. I don't think I can actually get it any better than that. The only dilemma will be getting it to jump past the groove, and I think, if I can find my hammer, I think if I just tap that off. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Any other time like that I don't want this lip to come off, it just snaps off. I want it to come off. It's not going to, I don't think. That's ridiculous. Okay, I got it though. Shut up. I don't think I could possibly cut that any better. Wow, I'm proud. Not too bad for not having a fancy tool. There's about, I don't know, an 1/8 inch, might be a 1/4 inch, a little less than a 1/4 inch there, but that's pretty darn good. Alright, I've already measured this once, but I'm going to measure it again because it's special like that. Alright, 21 1/4, and then I'll bring it in here and draw out around the log. I might as well cut one for right here too.
Hey.
Hey. Yeah, let's go down there.
Your ladder is not extended all the way. Be careful.
Nope, it's not. It says, be careful. I caught the nailer with my thumb right before it hit me in the head earlier.
Off the ladder or what?
Yeah.
You left it on top of the ladder?
I love leaving tools on top of the ladder to hit me in the head. Stuff, it just 2 inches at a time. Takes forever.
Yikes.
What?
It does take forever.
Looks nice.
It is going to look beautiful. And that's your last one, isn't it?
No.
Not bad.
I gotta go above the hutch in there, and then a little bit in the bathroom. Into its lovely groove. We will absolutely not be using tongue and groove from the ceiling. No way. Not a fan. Beautiful, yes. Really hard to work with, absolutely. Yay! Hey, can I use this one now? No. Oh my gosh, it's the same length as this other one. Okay. Well, I'll take it outside, cut a little bit off of it, and I can use, yeah. But while I'm up here, I might as well measure what I need for over here. You guys, you know, it's beautiful, it's rewarding, like when it's done, but I really struggled to get started on this again, big time. Just a labor of love, for sure. Two inches at a time. Nope, can't put two on at the same time. Absolutely not. It will be worth it. I will be happy it's done. Now I gotta measure this little guy in around the log over here. Like, it looks like I don't have much left, but it's so much. Trying to be positive here. I love the way it looks. How about that? And eventually, like when I chink inside, I plan to go around here with chinking as well. Chinking will hide a lot of imperfections in here and make a heck of a difference. It'll make everything so pretty. I can't wait to get to that point. Maybe this winter. I don't know. I have to decide. Ceiling, get rid of shiny, or chink between all the logs this winter. I don't know yet. Oh, so close. Oh. Literally just a hair more. Okay. Third time. That's not bad. I think I'm going to get it in 3 times. Calling that... not good enough. Calling that not good enough. Can be better. Okay. There it is. We did it. Took me 4 times. Still don't want to sit. All right, that's pretty good. this one, I gotta cut this one around the log again. Alright. So, in my experience when drawing lines around something like this, I stay the same distance away from this corner to here, from this corner to here. And if you stay close to the same distance away consistently throughout, it usually works. But we'll see how many times I have to jigsaw that before I am happy with it. Okay, back to cutting. Okay, let's go see what we can do. Now that I got all my boards figured out and straightened out there. Oh my gosh, all of a sudden, I don't want to celebrate too much that this is going smooth, but I don't know. I think it's a good time to celebrate that this is going really well. Yay! Awesome. And I'm still not sure, like I'll probably add something here later, but just getting this part done is the goal this trip, so I don't ever have to do it again. Okay. Once we put the ceiling boards in, it'll cover up all those little gaps up there. But it looks finished, and I'm happy that it's done. I have 2 more tiny little sections to do. And then all of those, whatever you want to call them, are done. Oy. I'll show you the other 2 I have to do. Jason's cooking supper. I believe moose burgers?
Moose burgers.
Moose burgers. So I got to do this little section up here, and I'm not really sure how that's going to turn out yet. So that'll be fun. And then, hey.
Hi.
And then this little tiny area above the hutch. And then all of them will be done, and I'll never have to do that again. All right, good night. Good morning. And it's a beautiful morning. Jason and his dad, Jay just got a grouse tag yesterday, so they took Greta for a grouse walk. Maybe they'll get one. That would be awesome. That'd be supper tonight. And this morning, my mother-in-law went to a vegan bakery and got me this amazing, very dense loaf of bread. So I'm pretty excited about that. So I'm gonna make French toast. And my chickens back in Nebraska have been laying me these amazing eggs. Something that's really silly but not necessary is I got these this stamp, so I can stamp the eggs. It's a food grade stamp. So like this egg was laid on October 11th, October 13th. I have Old English game bantams. They're really tiny, like full grown. They're like this big, and so they lay me these little tiny eggs compared to my bigger girls. But pretty fun. I had no idea that chickens were such a joy, but we love them so much. All right, so I'm going to make some French toast batter because this is the perfect French toast bread. Get some good egg batter going here. Very hard shells. Very bright yellow yolks. Just truly yummy. This tiny little egg. Alright, and then I have regular milk as well, but I can't have regular milk, so I have oat milk. Add a little bit of that to it. And I think I have cinnamon in the cabinet, if I'm lucky. No, silly, but adding a little bit of syrup into my batter as well. I do have cinnamon. Cinnamon. Sweet. Some cinnamon in there. I don't know that I have ever made the same French toast batter twice. Ever. As long as it has eggs in it, I call it good. Sometimes I make French toast in the oven, other times I make it on the stovetop. Today I'm gonna go stovetop. A few more eggs. The girls, so I have 10 total hens, and they give me anywhere from 4 to 8 eggs a day. I've also noticed, like, I switched their food, and I did a slow switch, which apparently was a mistake because they became quite bougie about that, and went down to like 2 or 3 eggs a day, which is crazy to me. So I ordered their bougie expensive food again. Guess what? They started producing much better again. Finicky little ladies. And of course they're all named. There's Rhonda, Georgia Ray, Maybelline. Maybe it's Maybelline. That's why her name is Maybelline. Jason named her. There's Jose, Frederico, and Ferdinando. Those are the 3 Old English game hens. And who else is there? There's more. Blondie. She's all yellow, blonde, with furry little feet, boots. She's awesome. And there's more names. Jason knows them better than I do. He enjoys them just as much. Like, look at this. That is the perfect French toast bread. When he brought this loaf yesterday, I was like, ooh, that is amazing French toast bread. Hopefully I have enough batter. That's always like the question, right? Let me put a little bit more oat milk in it. Because it's a dense bread, I can actually leave it in the batter for a hot second. Get a little bit of heat on that before I throw it on there. They cook better that way as well. Some of you like it when it's a cooking channel. Some of you are like, we don't need to see you cook. But bear with me, we still have to eat. I'm not sure what the rest of the day looks like. I think I'm going to finish my woodwork in the bathroom, in the spare bedroom. And then we have to take the boat out, so I think we're going to do a little fishing. And we have to go get our bear baits out of the woods. Because season, unfortunately, is over. So, have to do that. And, I don't know, just enjoy our time and hang out with Jason's dad. And being here is so lovely. And it's also, like, it's a quick trip. It's literally got here Thursday, leaving tomorrow, which is Sunday. Probably our quickest trip yet, but it feels good to be up here. Super happy we got to enjoy the fall colors. All right, I'll show you the end result when they're done and look beautiful. Hopefully they're as delicious as I think they're gonna be. Yum, yum. Seriously, I think I make French toast differently, like every single time. But, oh my goodness, don't those look delicious. I got 2 pans going now. Speed up my process here a bit, but yummy. Can't wait. All right, breakfast was had. It was delicious. They saw 2 grouse, but did not bring any back. So now I think Jay and his dad are gonna go out and go fishing and go get our bear baits out of the woods because season's over and we got to get them out.
Never mind the date, people. Just it's getting done. Okay.
Yes, it is. There's no food out there or anything, so we're getting it handled. But yeah, they're gonna go out and go fishing. I'm gonna keep working on the woodwork on the eaves inside the lodge. I need to just get that done. If I don't get it done like this trip, it's probably not ever gonna happen because I truly don't want to do it. Another beautiful, crisp fall day. Jason's pep talking his fishing rod. It's random.